All right, let's talk about shrinks, psychiatrists, and what can I tell you after the first visit of mine? My first meeting. First meeting? Was it meeting? Visit? Yeah. Cue the intro. So there I am, sitting outside the lobby, waiting for my turn. Clock have hit 3 o'clock and there's still appointment inside, so I have to wait a little bit and eventually I get in. All right, so let's get to the point and what shrink can offer you, what can you expect there, and what I learn and what can I share of what are my initial thoughts and what I can share after the first visit of seeing psychiatrist. So I got really cozy there, and got to know this lady. First of all, she told me the first meeting, it's never going to be like we're going to do something crazy. We're going to find out who are we, and we're gonna meet each other and get to know each other. That's pretty much is going to be the first meeting. So we got talking and kind of spoke for him pretty much in 15-20 minutes. Told my story. I got straight to where was my issue and which issue I wanted to cover. So 15 minutes in, and she starts taking notes, and we get talking. And I guess the good part of it that I immediately like this person as a person. She's a fine woman, and I know I can interact with her in a good positive way, and she's not like I have something that is bothering me inside that I don't feel that this person either is going to help me or something like that. So I think that's very important as well for anybody of us. So I'm sure you have to find either it's a shrink or whoever or whatever kind of specialist. You have to find a great communication between you and them. If it doesn't work with you, you have to find somebody else. So that was my also thoughts. If she ain't gonna work, I'm gonna go and look for somebody else. But it turns out she was a great specialist, and seems like I'm gonna stick with her. So 15 minutes. So yeah, back to the story. The 15 minutes in, and I'm explaining everything, and we're starting to talk. And she said, "It's still the first time, but I think you're kind of opening up, and I'm willing to do a small experiment, if you can say so." So she got some kind of strangely shaped cups or some kind of balls, uh, painted in two colors, and all of them were. There wasn't two same color or matched cups. So she said, choose these and choose the ones who will represent you, the thing A, what you talked about, and the B and the C. So I chose them, and then she said, you have to stand up, and you see this place. You don't think that this is a room. Think about the whole wide open space. Don't put up any walls. Just I know there is walls, and we can't go above them, but try to think that there isn't, but in the same time stay normal and act as decent human. So wherever you feel, put these cups and see, and we will take from there. So I placed the cups wherever I felt, and she started to talking. She got to the talking, and she got to talking simple terms, and those simple terms, how she interpreted them, kind of touched me in such a way which I didn't expect, and it got my feelings started to rush from somewhere deep in there, and after a few minutes she was truly happy, and she said, that this doesn't happen every time, and especially in the first meetings. But we're having progress, and as I told you earlier, what she did, that we're friends here, both of us, and she asked me if we can straight go and interfere like friends. I said that's no problem, and then she told me that there's gonna be times when you're gonna be feeling anxiety, and you're gonna be feeling some kind of adrenaline rush, and you're gonna have these feelings when you just want to cry, and even though you're a man, that's gonna be totally okay, and you have to cry and let those feelings out. And I was like, inside of me was like, hold on a minute. This is the first time we're meeting each other, and you already telling me I'm gonna cry here. So it's like, lady, you hold your horses. But yeah, what I'm telling that this, she got straight to the point, and somehow she unlocked those things which I have seemingly just buried in myself, and yeah. No, I didn't cry or anything, but she told me that you have to let them go, but I didn't felt in the first time that now it's gonna be the time, and I'm gonna let my feelings all go and be vulnerable and so on. No, it didn't happen. I placed those cups. She told some wise things. We spoke, and she touched the right things inside me, and those that start to come higher and higher. But eventually, I just depressed them back down, and I said, "This is great. We're getting somewhere." And as I said already in the beginning, I know I have some skeletons in my closet, and I want to pull them out and get rid of them. But not in the first time. I'm not that ready. But she was glad, and yeah. The next day, I had this thing, which is one of the things what are that skeleton in my closet, and that means I got this phone call what I didn't want or either expected, and once I start talking with this person on the phone, I was going to this happy place, if you can so call it. It sounds so much cliche because it's in movies and you have seen so many times people said and used in even lame ways. But that's that thing that I already, after the first time seeing psychiatrist, went to my happy place when I had to deal with the thing which is my skeleton in my closet. So I definitely can't tell you that in the first time, once you're gonna go there, you're gonna have the same results as I did. But sure not, maybe you will, and I do hope for the best for you. Then there's other part of this story. It's not the other part. It's just something what I would like to add. Is that in previously I told you can have either X amount of money or you can have Y amount of money to get to your desired destination. And I believe this is going to truly help me to get to that X destination, which is, I believe, a shortcut instead of going the Y destination, which is going to be the hard muscle part where I'm going to deal with myself. I'd rather go and do the quick one and be over with it instead of going the long route and thinking I'm doing the right thing. No, I believe I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to be maybe even crying sometimes, and that's okay with me if that's gonna help me and I'm gonna get to my true destination where I want to end up. I'm sure it was already a long monologue, but sorry about that, even though I'm not, because I couldn't get any shorter. Maybe the next time. But yeah, in conclusions, in summary, if you feel that you're want to go to the shrink or psychiatrist, do it, and do it with your whole heart and see what comes out. In my behalf, I can tell you that this is something what I'm going to look into it, and I'm going to be probably a better person once I come out. All right, then once we're done with the next session, I'm gonna update you how it went, what happened. So you know it's not that scary. Everything is fine. I'm still alive. Same. I believe you're gonna be the same. Going to come out. It's just an hour or hour and a half, and then see what brings the next one and what kind of feelings and what kind of things comes up and. Maybe there's already some kind of solutions or maybe homework. There wasn't any homework as I hoped, but maybe next time. All right, too long, way too long. See you next one.